Attention please. The IELTS listening test will take about 30 minutes. And you will have an extra 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. This is a practice test from Canada Canson. Test format is based on IDP IELTS. The 4 parts of this practice listening test are presented over 4 separate web pages. Make sure you move swiftly from one page to the next so that your practice is as realistic as possible. For each part of the test, there will be time for you to look through the questions and time for you to check your answers. When you have completed all 4 parts of the listening test, you will have 10 minutes to copy your answers onto a separate answer sheet. We can make special arrangements for test takers with disabilities. You will hear the recording once only. Section 1. You will hear a telephone conversation between 2 people about catering services. You have some time. Look at question 1 to 10. Now we shall begin. You will hear the recording once only, so answer the question once you listen.
Hello, is this ABC Catering Services?
Yes, this is ABC Catering Services. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a catering service for a business meeting next week.
Sure. Can you please provide more details about the meeting?
Yes, the meeting will be next Thursday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and there will be 20 people attending.
Okay. And what type of cuisine would you like to serve?
We were thinking of serving a buffet with a variety of sandwiches, salads, and desserts.
Great. And do you have any specific dietary requirements that we need to consider?
Yes, 2 of the attendees have gluten intolerance, so we'll need gluten-free options for them.
No problem. We can arrange that. And where will the meeting be held?
The meeting will be held at 123 Main Street, in the conference room on the first floor.
Okay, we can deliver the food there. And what is your budget for the catering service?
Our budget is $500.
That should be sufficient. I will make the necessary arrangements and email you a quote for your review. Is there anything else you would like to add or discuss?
No, that's all. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
This is the end of section 1. You have half a minute to check your answer. Section 2. You will hear a girl telling about herself. First, you have some time to look at question 11 to 20.
Hello, I am Julia. Today, I will tell you guys about myself. My favorite hobby is reading, and I often spend hours lost in a good book. In my free time, I also enjoy traveling and discovering new places. My favorite destination so far has been Paris, with its beautiful architecture and rich history. I also love trying new types of cuisine, and my favorite is Italian. I'm a big fan of pizza and pasta when it comes to movies. I'm a big fan of classic films, and my all-time favorite is The Godfather. I also enjoy listening to music. Music is one of the most wonderful forms of art that has the ability to evoke a wide range of emotions and feelings in people. It can be a source of comfort, inspiration, and entertainment. One of the things that I particularly enjoy is listening to music, and among the many genres available, my favorite is jazz. Jazz, as a musical genre, has a rich and fascinating history that spans several decades and has evolved over time to become what it is today. Originating in African American communities in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, jazz has become a global phenomenon and is widely considered one of the most important musical genres of all time. The improvisational nature of jazz, combined with its blues and swing influences, makes it an incredibly diverse and dynamic genre that can be appreciated by people of all ages and backgrounds. One of the things that I love about jazz is its ability to tell a story through music. Jazz musicians often use their instrumentals to express their thoughts, emotions, and experiences in a unique and captivating way. The use of complex chord progressions, intricate melodies, and soulful solos make jazz music a true work of art. It's no wonder that jazz has been described as the music of the soul and has had such a profound impact on popular culture. Another aspect of jazz that I find appealing is its sense of unpredictability. Jazz is an improvisational genre, which means that musicians often play off of each other and create new arrangements in real time. This means that every jazz performance is unique and can never be replicated, making every listening experience an exciting and memorable one. The freedom of expression that jazz allows its performers is what makes the genre so special and has earned it a place in the hearts of millions of music lovers around the world. Lastly, jazz has a timeless quality that sets it apart from other musical genres. The music and its performers have a long and rich history that has been documented and celebrated for over 100 years. From the early days of ragtime and swing, to the bebop and cool jazz movements of the mid-20th century, and to the more contemporary forms of jazz that exist today, jazz has always been relevant and continues to evolve and grow. This timeless quality of jazz makes it a genre that can be enjoyed by generations of music lovers and will continue to be a source of inspiration and entertainment for years to come. In conclusion, jazz is a genre that I hold dear to my heart, and I truly believe that it is one of the most important and enjoyable forms of music in the world. Its rich history, improvisational nature, and timeless quality make it a genre that can be appreciated by people of all ages and backgrounds. I find comfort and joy in listening to jazz music, and I will continue to do so for many years to come. I love the smooth sounds of saxophones and trumpets. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of basketball, and my favorite team is the Los Angeles Lakers. Traveling is one of life's greatest joys, and it is an activity that has captured the imagination of people for centuries. The opportunity to discover new places, meet new people, and experience new cultures is what makes traveling so special and appealing. For me, traveling is not just a way to escape the monotony of everyday life, but it is also an opportunity to grow and learn. It is a chance to expand my horizons and broaden my perspective on the world. Discovering new places is one of the most thrilling aspects of traveling. The excitement of exploring new destinations and seeing sights that I have never seen before is unparalleled. Whether I am visiting a bustling city, a pristine beach, or a peaceful countryside, every place has its own unique beauty and charm. Exploring new destinations provides me with a sense of adventure and allows me to escape from the routine of everyday life. One of the best things about traveling is the opportunity to immerse myself in different cultures. Traveling to new destinations provides me with the chance to learn about different ways of life and to gain a deeper understanding of the world. It is fascinating to see how different cultures have their own customs, traditions, and beliefs. By experiencing different cultures, I can gain a new appreciation for the world and for the people who inhabit it. Traveling also allows me to break out of my comfort zone and to challenge myself, whether it is trying new foods, navigating a new city, or engaging in new activities. Traveling forces me to step outside of my comfort zone and to embrace new experiences. This not only makes me a more well-rounded person, but it also helps me to develop new skills and to grow as an individual. One of the most valuable benefits of traveling is the opportunity to meet new people, whether it is striking up a conversation with a local or making friends with other travelers. Meeting new people is an essential part of the traveling experience. Interacting with people from different cultures allows me to gain new insights into the world and to make lasting connections with people from all over the world. These interactions also provide me with a unique perspective on life and help me to gain a deeper understanding of the world. Lastly, traveling has the ability to enrich my life in countless ways. It provides me with the opportunity to escape from the stresses of everyday life and to recharge my batteries. Traveling also allows me to develop new skills, to broaden my perspective on the world, and to make lasting memories. The experiences that I have gained through traveling have not only enriched my life, but they have also made me a more well-rounded and knowledgeable person. In conclusion, traveling is an activity that I cherish, and it is an essential part of my life. The opportunity to discover new places, immerse myself in different cultures, challenge myself, meet new people, and enrich my life is what makes traveling so special. Whether I am traveling to a nearby city or to a distant land, I always approach my travels with an open mind and a sense of adventure. I believe that traveling is one of the best ways to experience the world and to gain a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. As for the seasons, I think my favorite is summer. I love the warm weather and being able to spend time outdoors. My favorite animal is a horse, and I love watching them run and play. Overall, I'm a big fan of experiencing new things and always trying to find the joy in life.
This is the end of section 2. You have half a minute to check your answer. Section 3. You will hear a conversation between two students, Joni and Leon, about a class presentation. First, you have some time to look at question 21 to 30.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey, I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Have you started preparing for our class presentation yet?
Yes, I have. I'm almost done with my part. What about you?
I've started working on my section, but I still need to do some more research. I was thinking about using some graphs and charts to make my presentation more interesting.
That's a great idea. I was also thinking about using some videos to explain some of the concepts.
That sounds great. What topic have you been assigned to cover?
I'm going to be discussing the economic impact of technology on society.
That's a complex topic. I have been assigned to cover the impact of technology on communication.
Yeah, that's a great topic. How do you plan on covering it?
I plan on discussing the various forms of technology that have changed the way we communicate, like social media, instant messaging, and video conferencing.
That's a comprehensive approach. I think our presentation is going to be great. We just need to make sure we have enough time to practice and make any necessary changes.
Definitely. I think we should also discuss with the teacher to see if there are any specific guidelines we need to follow.
Good idea. Let's plan on doing that in the next class.
Great, sounds good to me.
This is the end of section 3. You have half a minute to check your answer. Section 4. Mr. Tin is going to give a seminar about environment. First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me today for this seminar on the impact of human activity on our environment. As we all know, the world is facing an unprecedented environmental crisis. From climate change to loss of biodiversity, the effects of human activity on the planet are far-reaching and profound. As a species, we have come a long way since the Industrial Revolution. The advances in technology and science have brought about tremendous change in the way we live our lives. However, these advancements have also come with a cost. The increased use of fossil fuels has led to a significant increase in greenhouse gas emissions, which are causing the planet to warm. This in turn is causing devastating consequences, such as rising sea levels, more frequent and intense natural disasters, and the loss of habitats for many species. Another major impact of human activity is the loss of biodiversity. Human activity has resulted in the loss of biodiversity at an unprecedented rate. Biodiversity refers to the variety of living organisms and ecosystems present on Earth, including plants, animals, and microorganisms. The loss of biodiversity can have severe consequences for the functioning of ecosystems and the provision of vital services such as food, fuel, and medicine. It also has far-reaching implications for the survival of species and the health of the planet. One of the major drivers of biodiversity loss is habitat destruction and degradation, caused by activities such as deforestation, urbanization, and agriculture. As natural habitats are destroyed or modified, the species that depend on them are forced to either adapt to new conditions or face extinction. For example, deforestation in tropical rainforests is leading to the loss of habitats for a large number of species, many of which are yet to be discovered. Similarly, the conversion of wetlands and grasslands for agriculture or urban development is reducing the availability of habitats for migratory birds and other species. Another factor contributing to the loss of biodiversity is the introduction of non-native species into new environments. These species can outcompete native species for resources, leading to declines in their populations and the eventual extinction of some species. For example, the introduction of zebra mussels into the Great Lakes region of North America has had severe impacts on native species, altering the ecosystem and reducing biodiversity. Climate change is also having a significant impact on biodiversity by altering the distribution and abundance of species. As temperatures rise, many species are shifting their ranges to cooler regions, but some are unable to do so and are at risk of extinction. For example, coral reefs are threatened by warming waters, which can cause bleaching and death of coral, leading to declines in the number of species that depend on them for food and shelter. Reducing one's carbon footprint has become increasingly important in recent years as the effects of climate change become more evident and the need for action to mitigate its impacts grows. A carbon footprint is a measure of the total amount of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases emitted into the atmosphere as a result of an individual's or a community's activities. Reducing the carbon footprint is essential in slowing down the rate of climate change and preventing its devastating effects. Individuals can play a crucial role in reducing their carbon footprint by making small changes to their daily habits. For example, reducing energy consumption by turning off lights and electronics when they are not in use, choosing energy-efficient appliances, and carpooling or using public transportation can significantly lower one's carbon footprint. Furthermore, choosing to eat a plant-based diet or reducing meat consumption can also significantly reduce one's carbon footprint, as the production of meat is a significant contributor to greenhouse gas emissions. Communities can also take action to reduce their carbon footprint by promoting sustainability and encouraging energy-efficient practices. For instance, communities can install solar panels and wind turbines to generate clean energy and reduce their dependence on fossil fuels. Additionally, communities can promote sustainable transportation options such as bike lanes, car sharing programs, and public transportation. This not only reduces carbon emissions, but also improves air quality and health outcomes for residents. Governments play a crucial role in reducing the carbon footprint of communities and individuals. Governments can implement policies and regulations that encourage the use of renewable energy and reduce the use of fossil fuels. For example, they can offer incentives for the installation of solar panels, wind turbines, and other renewable energy sources. Additionally, governments can regulate the emissions of large industries and enforce regulations on the use of fossil fuels. Governments can also invest in research and development of clean energy technologies and promote education and awareness on the importance of reducing carbon footprints. Corporations also have a significant impact on the carbon footprint and can take action to reduce their impact by implementing sustainable practices. For example, companies can adopt energy-efficient processes, reduce waste, and implement recycling programs. They can also invest in renewable energy sources, such as wind and solar, to power their operations and reduce their reliance on fossil fuels. Companies can also work with suppliers to ensure that the products they sell are produced in a sustainable manner. So, reducing the carbon footprint is an essential step in mitigating the impacts of climate change. Individuals, communities, governments, and corporations all have a role to play in reducing their carbon footprint and promoting sustainability. By taking action to reduce our carbon footprint, we can ensure a sustainable future for generations to come and prevent the devastating impacts of climate change. The time to act is now, and every action, no matter how small, can make a difference in creating a more sustainable and livable world. As we continue to encroach on natural habitats, we are driving many species to extinction. This not only has a devastating impact on the ecosystem, but it also has significant consequences for our own survival. Biodiversity provides us with numerous services, such as pollination, pest control, and nutrient cycling, which are essential for our well-being. So, what can we do to mitigate these impacts? Well, the first step is to raise awareness and educate people about the consequences of their actions. We need to encourage individuals, communities, and governments to take action to reduce their carbon footprint and adopt more sustainable practices. This includes reducing waste, using renewable energy sources, and protecting natural habitats. In conclusion, the impact of human activity on the environment is profound and far-reaching. It is up to us as individuals and as a society to take action to mitigate these impacts and ensure a sustainable future for ourselves and for the planet. Thank you for your attention, and I hope this seminar has been informative.
This is the end, but you have half a minute to check your answer. To check your answers, visit Canada Cancer YouTube channel.